I have about 10 G-Shocks at home. I grew up on them. I always remember thinking, oh, I'd love to have my own G-Shock, or put my own strap on it, or just have it in a colour I want. And now I'm sitting here with a G-Shock collaboration that I've designed. I'm Johnny Dowell, and I'm the creator of the brand King Nerd. The name King Nerd was sort of a name that was given to me by chance. When I was younger, you know, I loved graffiti art, but I was never into actually doing it onto the walls. And that name has sort of stuck with me ever since, but it's taken on a bit of a new meaning. The King stands for old, because it's an old word, and the Nerd stands for new. Originally I had the goal of going to Central St Mines to study something fashion related, but a chance encounter with someone who worked at a gun company called James Purdy and Sons. They showed me a catalogue, and the catalogue had all these ornate scroll work that went onto these guns. I went for an interview. They eventually gave me a job after seeing all my work, and then from there it was 5 years of training. Before I actually got into engraving, I always designed. I designed trainers, you know, I designed loads of things. Everything has to fit perfectly, you know, otherwise it won't look right. For the G-Shock, you have to make sure that what you're designing fits into that strap and it looks right. You can't just put a load of, you know, scrolls and just expect it to just work. You know, it has to fit in the canvas perfectly. I think what I've created with G-Shock for this collaboration works really well, because this is a really modern, iconic product that needs something that's a complete opposite to it. That's why I went back to the scrolls. I wanted to give that sort of comparison of the ornate designs you get on like the ceilings in Paris, or armour that's 200 years old. And as soon as I started to go back to the scroll work for this, it just worked straight away. The scrolls that you get on this collaboration are basically, it's an ornate style of pattern. Everyone I knew had a G-Shock. The girls I knew had baby Gs. The guys I knew had like the sort of the all black with the red around the sides. Straight away I just thought, well, for this to connect to me, it has to be a gold or a silver watch. It just has to have some kind of connection to metal, because, you know, that's where I started, and I kind of have to have that connection. I'm going to pass these watches to my young boys at some point, and they will one day say, oh, my dad did a collaboration with G-Shock, you know, and that to me means more than actually wearing the watch in some ways.